Good morning, YouTube. Here's Moa Digital for another episode. Today, as you can see here, we're going to show you how to use Visual Studio Code to debug AEM or any other Maven project. So without further ado, let's get right to it. First, let's go to the project folder. Go to terminal and then we are going to Moa AEM Weekend Finish folder. And this folder will hold the finished product of AEM Weekend. And then we have author instance. Let's go to author 3502 instance. As you know, 3502 is the port. Again, we are going to run the command, Java command. And here, see, we have two ports. Please don't confuse about the author instance port 3502 and the debug port 12345. The debug port you can put in any value, but for me I put in 12345 in this case. And now let's run it. Okay, it's ready, and the author instance is being right now is being loaded in the background. And let's open up another terminal and go to the weekend folder. Alright, let's open the folder with Visual Studio Code. Okay. Now, first thing, we go to the run mode, run tab, click on the settings. You can pause the video and type it in. Type is Java. Name is any name that for this configuration. Setup, project name, again, any project name that you prefer. Again, back to the host name, you put in localhost. And the port here, again, this is debug configuration. So this port is not 3502. This port is 12345. Is for the debugging purpose. Right? So that is down. And next we are going to the byteline implementation file. And let's take a breakpoint on the get occupations method so that we can demonstrate when the debugging is running, we can have a breakpoint here. We can step through the code and then check the variables value. And so if you have identified the error, we can correct the code. So this is before we can use the debug code, we have to let's go to extension tab. Make sure we have the Java extension pack install. We click on Java install extension pack. So these are all the subcomponents that it is included. You can see debugger for Java, Java dependency viewer, etc., etc. All right. So now we have everything. Again, we'll go to Run tab, and then we click on the little Start Debugging button, and you can see here the debugger is getting ready. So we are ready to go. Let's go back to the website. Okay. For example, the LA page has the byteline component built in here. Okay, so when we go to that page, the debugger is listening. So when we go to that page, the breakpoint will take effect. Okay, so let's go show you how to go to that page from beginning. Go to site, weekend site, home. So when we go to this page, the breakpoint will take effective. See, because it has the byteline component in there. So now we have a breakpoint. We can do all sort of things. We can evaluate the For example, in this case, occupations, you step over, you can see on the left side, you can see the name is Stacy, right? Occupation, you have a list of 3 string, which is photographer, YouTuber, and blogger, right? So this is where you evaluate all the variables, values, your logics, your business logic, all sort of thing. You can step through, step over, step into, step out. Okay. So now let's continue. So you are all done with your evaluation, and we go back to the web page. And let's do something extra. Let's remove one of the occupation. Select the component. You go to properties. I'm gonna delete the blogger. Check OK. Again, the breakpoint is being hit. You can see that on the left side here, the blogger has been removed from the occupations, right? So again, this is how you take a breakpoint on any Maven project, in this case AEM website. You can do any sort of evaluation and then correct your implementation. Okay. I think this should be it. I hope if you found it helpful. Next time I'm going to talk about how to debug test cases within the project. Stay tuned for that. Okay. I hope you liked the video. If you have any question, make sure you comment down below. If this video helped you in any way, hit the like button, share with your coworker. That will encourage me to put out more contents to help you develop better AEM application. So that's it. See you next time.